as we say good morning to you. And we're joined now by friends of ours from Athens, Tennessee. We have Reverend Claire Brown joining us with the St. Paul's Episcopal Church and Heidi King. Ladies, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. We're doing well. Thank you for having us.
So great to have both of you here. And you've got a big event coming up, so tell us about it.
Yeah, so we have our fourth annual Color Run 5K that's coming up on September 20th at 8 a.m. in Athens. This is a primary fundraiser for Table Grace's Food Pantry. We serve about 225 families that are struggling with food insecurity. We do it in September as a celebration with Feeding America because it's Hunger Action Month. So we want to draw attention to food insecurity and ways that we can start, help eliminate it. So that's what we're doing for our food pantry. And this is, like I said, our only big fundraising event. It's a fun family thing. There's color chalk everywhere. There's a 1 mile loop available, and you are not required to run. You can walk or stroll or skip or whatever works for you.
It sounds like a lot of fun. As Reverend, it's I tell you, you think about food insecurity in this country, it's truly amazing how many people are struggling.
Yeah, and in our community as well, in Athens. What are the statistics, Heidi?
It's about 16% of our population in McMinn County struggles with food insecurity, and that's a little higher for children. It's about 20% of children in our community, as well as about 70% that qualify for food assistance through federal programming. So.
Yeah, and so food insecurity means that you might have food today, but you don't know for sure that you will tomorrow or next week. And it also that's a term that deals with nutritional access as well. Mm-hmm. So we're, as a church and as a larger community effort, really, St. Paul's has for years been interested in addressing that gap, and not just, having, here and there leftovers, but doing it in such a way that's really high quality, nutrient dense food distribution. So our boxes, and Heidi leads this effort every week as our pantry director, they have supplies for lots of meals. You're looking at a full range of fresh vegetables to shelf-stable items. And then, we've always got some treats and bakery for kids and families. And this comes through a collaborative effort with different community sponsors, but primarily the Chattanooga Area Food Bank is where we get a lot of our food. And then we have a gleaning kind of food rescue effort with our local Walmart, where they give us things that are about to expire but still have a little life left. And so we get tons of different kinds of fresh food and all kinds of things from them. So it's a really amazing effort that's been ongoing and evolved from a simple soup lunch in the parish hall to now, as Heidi said, feeding about 225 households every week.
My goodness, that's the Table Grace's Food Pantry at the St. Paul's Episcopal Church in Athens. Heidi, what? Obviously, you're passionate about this. Why? Why are you so passionate about it?
I mean, it's pretty simple. I just think everybody deserves to eat and eat well, not just find what they can. So it's been a great pleasure. I took over in June of last year as the director of the food pantry, and it's been really nice to strategically increase our produce and availability as well as our meat and stuff, so that we have quality things that are not just canned items or bags of rice, but it actually shows that most of what we've been purchasing over the last year, our data that just came through, was almost 25% was produce items that we've been able to provide. And we have had multiple times where people have come to our distribution and thought it was a farmer's market and tried to shop, and we're like, thank you, but no thank you. these are
we
spoken
need those
for.
people on the 20th.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so this Reverend Claire Brown, Heidi King join us again. The big color run that you're doing September 20th, it sounds like a lot of fun.
It is going to be a lot of fun. This is the fourth one we've done. And every year we've got people of all ages from, our children have participated in this event, little guys, right, to senior citizens and people who are serious competitive racers come out and are out there to get their next best 5K time, to families and friend groups that just want to walk a mile and bring attention and awareness and get some exercise and have a good time.
All right, so Heidi, is there pre-registration or anything like that?
Yep, they can register online at stpaulsathens.org. There's a link there for the Run to the Table is what the race is called, the Run to the Table Color Run 5K. So they can register there, or we also will be accepting registrations that day. They can run as a team. There's a discount if you sign up with 5 or more people. You get a discount on your registration. And yeah, there's plenty of space. So we're excited to have everybody down there.
And also, Heidi, Table Grace's Food Pantry, and I'd say maybe there's some people that want to help, just generally help that ministry.
Sure.
What do they do?
Same location, stpaulsathens.org. There is a link there where you can make a donation directly to Table Grace's.
Yeah, and we're always looking for volunteers too.
Okay.
So we have folks who get together every Monday morning and they receive a truckload of food from their local Athens Walmart and pack up bags and get ready for Wednesday. And on Wednesday morning, we've got all different kinds of roles for different abilities, whether it's walking alongside a patron to help them pick out which produce items they'd like to have, to, again, packing boxes, unloading trucks, and just maybe being a smiling, cheerful presence. We also, of course, are, you might have listeners who find themselves in need of a good box of groceries. Mm-hmm. So come on out to the Pavilion in Athens, Tennessee on Wednesday morning starting at 9 o'clock if you find that would be something that helps you and your family.
So that is where it is every week, is at the
Pavilion.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, we're called to be the hands and feet of the Lord,
right.
and that's exactly what this is.
That's right. Jesus loved feeding people and eating with people and doing it with joy. Mm-hmm. I mean, that guy had a good sense of humor, and we know he loved to gather over food, whether it was at a good wedding banquet or figuring out a picnic lunch with some bread and fish. So hopefully we're doing a little bit of something right.
That's right. And let's talk about your church for just a moment, St. Paul's Episcopal there in Athens. How do people get more information? Or let me ask you this: when are your services? When do people?
Sure. So we worship together on Sunday mornings at 8 and 10:30. We are a vibrant, eclectic congregation, and as I've explained to folks, the style of our worship is more traditional. We use ancient forms of prayer that are thousands of years old, and we have an organ, but this is also a church that is really looking out at culture and community. And so we've got a great sense of humor. We've got people of all ages worshiping together. And our focus of our message is really, where is God in the world around us? And try to be really welcoming and accepting and socially minded in how we live out this commitment.
It's just tremendous. Thank you so much for coming down. Hello to my friend Meredith Wilson. We're all connected to Meredith somehow. Meredith, thank you very much for setting this up. All right, Heidi, let's just repeat the details one more time about the 20th of September.
Sure. Our fourth annual Run to the Table Color Run will be on September 20th. Registration starts at 8 a.m. at Athens Market Pavilion in downtown Athens, Tennessee.
All right. Ladies, thanks so much.
Thank
Great
you
to
so
see
much.
you. This is a wonderful, wonderful event. All right, that is going to do it for us here this morning. Mix